The Yankees' Bellinger situation has crossed a line from quiet tension into something openly hostile, and the fallout is now public. What began as a role and usage disagreement has evolved into a power struggle between a productive player and the most scrutinized front office in baseball. When performance and opportunity stop aligning, friction stops being internal. MLB isn't just watching this feud escalate. It's learning what happens when brand authority collides with modern player leverage. The numbers are what turned this from a rumor into a problem. Cody Bellinger's production placed him firmly above league average, with an OPS comfortably north of replacement level and defensive value across multiple positions. For a Yankees lineup that lacked depth consistency beyond its stars, that profile should have guaranteed stability. Instead, his role fluctuated. Starts disappeared without explanation. Positions shifted mid-series. Lineup placement changed despite underlying metrics holding steady. The Yankees still won games, but often without maximizing value. In close contests decided by 1 or 2 runs, win probability models showed measurable drops when Bellinger's bat was absent from late-game leverage spots. His expected metrics supported usage, the decisions did not. That disconnect matters because it signals distrust rather than matchup-driven strategy. The organization framed the shifts as flexibility and competition. Bellinger's camp viewed them as instability and erosion of trust. Once reports surfaced that internal discussions had stalled, the issue became structural. This was no longer about righty-lefty splits or defensive alignment. It was about authority and messaging. Financial context sharpened the tension. Even at a moderate salary, underutilizing a positive WAR player above luxury tax thresholds creates competitive inefficiency. That inefficiency compounded once media scrutiny intensified. Local broadcasts dissected lineup cards nightly. Engagement spiked not around wins, but around confusion. The Yankees lost narrative discipline, and once that happens in New York, pressure multiplies. This is why Stephen A. Smith's framing resonated. The Yankees didn't bench Bellinger outright. They created conditions where trust eroded. That's how modern feuds begin, not with confrontation, but with silence and sidelining. The timing is critical because the Yankees operate in a division where margins decide outcomes. The AL East offers no cushion. Baltimore's emergence as a legitimate contender, Tampa Bay's depth-driven consistency, and wild card volatility mean that 2 or 3 wins can determine seeding. Those wins are often decided by lineup efficiency and leverage management, not headline talent. Bellinger's value sits precisely in that margin. He balances the lineup, protects stars from overexposure, and reduces dependence on lower efficiency depth pieces. Removing that stabilizer forces risk elsewhere. More plate appearances for weaker bats, more defensive stress on limited defenders, more pressure on the bullpen to compensate for missed run opportunities. Over time, that shows up in fatigue, matchup losses, and reduced late-inning flexibility. The postseason format magnifies this risk. Teams earning first-round byes advance at significantly higher rates than those forced into early elimination series. That advantage is built slowly across the regular season. Internal friction that undermines optimization directly threatens access to that edge, and once October arrives, it's already too late to recover lost probability. There is also a business impact unfolding in parallel. Yankees broadcasts thrive on dominance, not dysfunction. Controversy spikes engagement briefly, but it reframes the product from excellence to chaos. Attendance remains strong, but fan sentiment shifts, and secondary market pricing reflects frustration when decisions appear disconnected from results. The Yankees sell certainty as much as they sell winning, and this feud undermines both. League-wide, players are watching closely. Modern players understand WAR, leverage index, and usage patterns. When metrics say one thing and opportunity says another, trust erodes. That erosion spreads quietly through clubhouses, affecting buy-in and long-term perception. Yankees history offers revealing contrasts. Past conflicts, A-Rod, Kano, judges' arbitration battles, were rooted in money or ego, not usage without justification. Even amid tension, productive players played. Authority never superseded on-field value. This case is different. Bellinger isn't demanding star treatment. He's seeking consistency. League context matters. In today's offensive environment, above-average production combined with defensive versatility makes a player a stabilizer. Historically, teams that shuffle such players unnecessarily introduce volatility, not advantage. Other franchises adapted. Teams that clarified roles for similar players saw performance normalize. Teams that leaned into ambiguity saw regression. The Yankees' most successful eras were built on role certainty. This situation reflects uncertainty masquerading as flexibility, and history suggests that model underperforms. At its core, this feud reflects a structural mismatch. The Yankees prioritize process discipline and organizational authority. Bellinger's value depends on clarity and trust. Flexibility without communication feels like displacement, even when framed analytically. Luxury tax pressure intensifies everything. Inefficient usage above CBT thresholds magnifies opportunity cost. Every underutilized dollar spent deep into penalty tiers compounds across the roster. Paying twice, once financially, once competitively, is not sustainable for a team built to contend annually. Rule changes add irony. The shift ban, larger bases, and emphasis on athleticism reward versatile defenders who impact multiple phases of the game. The modern rule set favors Bellinger's profile. Marginalizing it runs counter to league-wide trends, not just player preference. Media amplification finished the escalation. Once metrics-driven criticism became public, the narrative hardened. Fans tolerate slumps more than ambiguity. Trust eroded, and the feud became symbolic rather than situational. If unresolved, this feud caps the Yankees' ceiling. Stability would normalize efficiency. Continued friction introduces volatility when predictability matters most. Trade scenarios weaken leverage. A strained relationship lowers return. Keeping the player without resolving alignment preserves value but sustains inefficiency. Free agents notice patterns. Reputation shapes negotiations. Authority without alignment changes tone, even for elite franchises. This won't decide a championship alone. But championships are lost through accumulation, small misalignments, unresolved tension, wasted edges. This feud exposes the defining challenge of modern baseball: authority versus adaptation. Bellinger wasn't marginalized because he failed. He was marginalized because control outweighed clarity. Championship teams resolve friction decisively. They don't let it linger. Whether the Yankees recalibrate or entrench will shape outcomes beyond this season and beyond this roster. The questions remain unavoidable. Did the Yankees mismanage value in pursuit of control? Or is this a necessary assertion of authority in a league increasingly challenging it? The answers won't come from statements or spin. They'll come from October results, future negotiations, and how players respond the next time trust is tested.